Hello cuties, welcome to my channel. It is a beautiful morning. I am in my pajamas and I am ready to spill some truth tea. You read the title, you know why we're here. You want to see what a little thickness looks like in some alphalete. Don't lie. But I'm also going to be giving you my opinion on the brand in general, so make sure you stay till the end of the video to watch that because it gets real. As always, timestamps to skip around the video as well as my measurements that can be used for reference will be in the description box below. I will also be leaving links to any of the items in this try-on portion that are still available on the Alphalete website in the description box below. Let's get into what you came here for. I present to you my entire collection of Alphalete. Hello and welcome to baby's first voiceover. Please be nice to me because this is weird as fuck. We're gonna start out with the pieces that I picked up from the most recent Alphalete launch. These are the seamless biker shorts in Galaxy Gray and I got them in a size large. I know a lot of people were confused about the sizing for these because of that tapered waistband at the top. I am so glad that I sized up on these because I usually get a medium and everything. I was nervous about the waistband, but the large does fit me like a glove. The only thing that I don't love about these is that they're a little bit too long for my short torso. I roll them over once at the top and I like the way that that looks. I also have to pull up the legs because the length is a little awkward on my thigh, in my opinion. I also got the seamless crop top in a size large, also in Galaxy Gray. One thing I will say about this material, it is very, very thin. So you definitely need a sports bra underneath this crop top. And if you are someone that is embarrassed of cellulite or any type of lumps and bumps being visible, this might not be the material for you. It's very thin. That's not something that I personally worry about, but especially in these lighter colors, it's very, very sheer. Yes, these orange shorts are see-through as hell. When I first put them on, you could actually see my tattoo through. So, yeah. Fun fact, did you know that everybody has nipples? Okay, now that we got that out of the way, they accidentally sent me a small instead of a large for this seamless crop top in the orange color. At first, I thought I was going to have to send it back, but after I put it on, I actually don't mind the way it fits. It just is a little bit more tight around the bottom portion. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I'll keep it. Okay, this right here is one of the best decisions I have ever made. It's actually a men's t-shirt. It's the Mission Performance Tee in the color Dusk. I got it in an extra large, chopped off the bottom, washed it to make it shrink a little bit, and bitch, look at how cute I am, okay? And with the biker shorts, oh my god, just wait, look at this. Ooh, ooh, turn, 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 ooh, oh, yes, honey. I wanted to show these shorts right after. These are the Revival R6 shorts. I wanted to show these because you can tell they are a little bit thicker and shorter. I actually prefer the waistband on these, and I like having a front and back seam. I don't like unibutt, if you know what I'm saying. If they made these in the same length as the biker shorts, I would be set. Moving on to my massive legging collection. These next 5 leggings are all going to be Revival R6s. This is my favorite style of legging offered by Alphalete. I love it to death. It is thick, it is compression. I actually don't really like the type of leggings that you get from like Lululemon that are kind of slick, you know what I'm saying? Like rubbery almost. These are knitted, but still moisture wicking. I don't know how they do that. It's awesome. I love these. As far as quality goes, I've never had any issues except for with this tan pair. The seams started coming out a little bit. But like I said, I have 5 pairs total. That gray pair that you saw first, I've had for the longest time. I think like a year and a half maybe now. I've never had any issues with quality. Also, please don't roast me for the stains on that blue pair. I accidentally got laundry detergent on it and it stained. So, oops. Like I was saying with the biker shorts, that is the material that is the same as the OG revivals. So if you're looking for something that is a little bit more thick, it's going to hide cellulite and any lumps and bumps, I would definitely go with the R6s. I prefer the compression on them for my workouts, but I like the way the biker shorts feel for the athleisure. Now, this is a pair that I actually don't grab out of the closet too often. Even though they're made out of the same material as the R6s, they are less stretchy. I really wish that I would have gotten a large in these because they're almost too constricting for my taste. They look great though. Okay, these right here, these are old school Alphalete. These are the Meridians. I don't know if these will ever come back. And this is the material I was talking about that's kind of like the dolphin skin slippery material. I like these. The only thing though, they give major camel toe. So if these ever come back and you are a fellow fat-lipped bitch like me, I would steer clear of these. They're probably not going to be for you. This is another legging that I don't grab as often. The material is really cottony, but also lacks a lot of stretch. I just don't like them. The waistband is super fucking long on these. Not a fan. I also just low-key think they're kind of boring. Like, they don't have the cute seam details that the other ones do or any booty contouring. They're just kind of there. Moving on to sports bras, this is my favorite sports bra that I've probably ever purchased. I love how far down onto my rib cage this goes. The bottom band literally almost goes to the bottom of my rib cage, and it creates such a flattering, like, hourglass shape on me. I swear, I wish I would have bought like one in every color when these were available. I don't think that they are available. I think they're only available in like that Caspian blue color, or I guess it's called vivid blue. I don't know. I just wish I would have picked up more. These are the Revival bras. They're okay. In my opinion, they have a little bit less compression than the Aero Bra that I just showed a second ago. I find that these ones, when I'm bent over in the gym or F45 or whatever, they kind of gape at the chest, which means I probably should have sized down, but then I don't know if the rib cage would fit me correctly. So, I don't know. They're a sports bra. That's about it. This is another one of those items that could either be for fitness or for just regular day-to-day wear. It is so cute. I love the minimal logo. Look at the back. Oh my gosh, so cute. Every time I wear this, people are always like, where did you get that shirt? I love it. This is another t-shirt. I was a dummy and accidentally put it in the dryer, so it shrunk even more. The bottom of it rolled up like literally to my under boob, so I don't really wear it that much anymore, but she's cute. And last but not least, we have some joggers. This is actually the third pair of joggers from Alphalete that I have tried. I don't know, to me, I'm not working out in my joggers. I want them to be like baggy and comfy and loose. Every single time I try their joggers, they're just too form-fitting for my taste. These like flatten the shit out of my butt, and the stitch style is not very flattering. I don't know. If you're a curvy girl, I would stay away from the joggers, I guess. And that is it for my collection. I hope this was helpful for all my curvy ladies out there. Love you. I hope you enjoyed staring at my body for a couple of minutes. But now it is time to take a quick pivot into something a little bit more serious. And I really hope that you stay tuned for this because it is important. When I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to know about Alphalete, I got a surprising number of responses asking me to talk about what I think about the brand ethically. I have to be honest, I'm not great at researching and evaluating brands before I buy from them. Honestly, I don't even really care to Yelp most restaurants before I try them. I'm definitely one of the kind of Sagittariuses that just tries things and hopes for the best so I can form my own opinion. I have to admit, I found a lot of gaps in their marketing style, and I do sort of feel embarrassed for repping them so hard. One of the first things that I noticed when I started researching was that I went to the Alphalete website and there's no About Us page. Nowhere on their website do they tell their story, their mission statement, their values. There's just nothing, just the products. Which I think is interesting because I have watched Christian Guzman's videos before, and the journey to starting Alphalete is actually really inspiring. And you would think as a brand, you would want to somehow tell that story on your website. There's also no information about sustainability practices. I got a couple of questions asking about how I feel about that. And I do think sustainability is important. Obviously, I mean, I would like to keep living on this earth. I tried to Google Alphalete sustainability. I tried to look on YouTube to see if Christian has ever posted anything about this, and there's just nothing. Something else that I noticed after researching on their website, and this is no secret, there's an extreme lack of diversity in size inclusion of their models and racial inclusion. Every single model that is featured in the women's section of their website is either white or white passing, and they're all either a size extra small or a small. What's weird though is that when you go over to the men's section, Christian himself is the model, and then the only other male model that's featured is a black man. When you head over to their Instagram, all of the men that are featured are extremely diverse. You have lots of different skin tones and ethnicities. There's heavily tattooed men. It just seems like for the men, there's a lot more leeway into what an Alphalete athlete looks like. But the same can't be said for the women that they feature. I scrolled back to the beginning of Alphalete, literally post number 1. Out of 1,587 photos, there is not a single black woman featured. There are a lot of Latinas featured, but most of them are pretty light-skinned, and it's safe to say that every woman featured on the Alphalete Instagram is white passing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the experiences and the difficulties of being a light-skinned minority in America is invalid, but colorism in America is really, really important to recognize. Choosing only white passing people to represent your brand isn't good enough. Neglecting diversity in body shape and skin tone in your media marketing communicates a very clear message to your following. It basically says, I didn't have you in mind when I created this brand. I don't think that anyone should be made to feel that way. I don't think athletic wear should be exclusive. And trust me, I recognize that I am a medium, size 10, able-bodied white woman. I'm far from the most oppressed in these spaces, but I can 100% recognize what a lack of representation does psychologically for the under and misrepresented. And though this under and misrepresentation happens to all minorities, it's pretty hard to disagree that Black women are some of the most misrepresented and underrepresented groups. It's 2020, like it's time to do better. It's an interesting balance though, because in my opinion, it's almost too late for Alphalete. They've been in business since 2014. If they were to expand their marketing now, it would definitely seem ingenuine to me. If inclusion isn't at the core of your values since the inception of your business, Adding it now, 6 years after the fact, would seem like you're trying to capitalize on a trend. And honestly, I almost think that's worse than not including it at all. I know that I constantly make jokes about wanting to be an alphalete athlete, and after doing all of this research, I don't really know how I feel anymore, and I mean that. I really do think that we put our money where our mouth is. I feel like the brands that you decide to support financially communicate that you have the same values that the brand holds. And I don't know if I want to represent a brand that doesn't even value my body type, or believe that the women of color in my life deserve luxury athletic wear. I guess if you want something done right, you just have to do it yourself. Maybe I'll make my own athletic wear brand and show these bitches how it's done. But in all seriousness, until that happens, I can be a better ally by promoting brands that value inclusion just as much as I do. And in conclusion, I think Alphalete could do better. I know people wanted me to talk about the issues that they've had with quality and seams busting and the halo leggings and stuff like that. That's not really something that I have personally experienced or done a lot of research on, so I didn't want to talk about it. All in all, the clothes are great. Clearly, my collection is gigantic. If you're a curvy girl, you'll look bomb. Take it from me. But I think as a fitness influencer, I can do a better job at promoting brands that will make all of my followers feel important and valued. And I don't think Alphalete does that. Period. Please comment below some brands that make you feel beautiful in the body you're in. I want to see some inclusivity and positivity in those comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I guess that's what you're supposed to say. Thank you for watching. See you later.